For our planet and its moons, we'll need something fairly round. This should work. Place a couple down and make one really big. Start to get them in a rough position. It'll probably change a lot as you go. I want to bring the sun in for positioning, but keep the settings so it's easy to work in the scene. We'll use Ctrl-C to copy the planet, flatten it out, and that'll be the basis for the rings. Hey, that's looking pretty spacey. Go into your terrain settings and turn off the land. Now use rocks to create your rings. If you don't see the cursor right away, that's alright. Press R to turn paint on. Make sure your rocks are set to appear on the surface rather than drop. Then paint a bunch of rocks. A lot of rocks. Ton of rocks. Then delete the object underneath. Set the sky to something a little more spacey, and start to play with the lighting until you're happy. I'm going to add a light object here to give a little bit more fade around the planet. I'm going to bring the ambient light all the way down. Space pictures are usually pretty high contrast. I'll adjust the lens flare and the size of the sun so it looks like a far-off star. Let's say you didn't want to use pots to create planets in space. If you check out our Discord, we have a few ready-to-go models. One of them is this moon. All I'm going to do is go ahead to our menu, import, and click mesh. This will open up a window which will allow me to navigate to the moon object. So I can click that, and it'll load it up. Let's say I didn't want to use the moon itself though. This particular model is handy because it's just a sphere. So I'll take this texture of Mars that I have and move it into the folder. I'll rename the moon, remembering what it was named initially, because that's what I'll have to name the Mars file. Over on the Mars file, I'll rename it texture. Be aware this is case sensitive, so the capital T is important. In FlowScape, I can either re-import the object or save the scene and reload it. When the scene reloads, it reloads the object texture.